Alright, hello everyone, Simon here, and welcome back to our ARCHMINE100 series where we are looking at architectural concepts through Minecraft. So we are in the middle of the fourth exercise. The fourth exercise is to put some colors on these houses. So I am pretty sure I've said before that color is not my strongest aspect of architectural design, and maybe with the interior of the first two apartments, you have seen that my color choices are a little bit dubious. This is not too bad. The one next door is deliberately terrible. But, I have, taken a break in between the last video and this one, and I've given things some thought. And I think maybe now I understand the stained clay a little bit better. So this stuff here, I think I understand the colors a little bit better, and I think I'm ready to do something that might actually be good. We've decided that the checkerboard and the rainbow colors is... This is amazing though, the rainbow colors. You wouldn't want to put it in your house like this, but maybe it deserves a place like in a children's bedroom or something. And the checkerboards, like with the red and the pink, it's not too bad. It's not good, but it's not too bad. Like the green. So I like the greens, I guess. Some of the blues. So let me try to do a better job in the next two apartments. And let me come at this with a sort of plan, if possible. So we should maybe think of a theme. And for the first one, I think I'll choose the theme of landscapes. So we're thinking about kind of natural colors and landscapes. So landscape basically you want the ground and the sky and maybe clouds. So let's say, for example, we want to think about landscapes in this downstairs area, in not the kitchen, but let's say the living room and the lounge, and maybe including the entryway. Let's think like the theme is landscapes. So we want nice green. Let's see which green we want for the floor. Maybe we want different types of green depending on where we are. So lime looks like that and green looks like that. Green is darker. I think what I'll do is I'll put the darker green in the entry area and the lighter green in the main lounge and dining. Let me try this out. So green because it's like a grassy plain or something, right? So we're thinking about landscapes. And then maybe we want a few highlights here and there. So the theme is going to be landscape. I mean, it's not that remarkable, it's not that original. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Not too creative, but let's try... Oh wait, I want this to be lime, don't I? My bad. Let's try the lime for the lounge and the dining. I like these greens. I guess green is a pretty pleasant color. I've said this before. Green is a pleasant color that most people like because of its associations with nature and trees and forests and stuff like that. I mean, the idea is that if you see green, there's most likely food and water. First of all, like plants need water. And so if there's a lot of plants, then there's probably water around. And then if there's a forest, there's probably food as well. I mean, so, in terms of biology and evolution, that's why we like greens. Like we feel better if we see green everywhere because then it's spring or summer and there's food and there's water and everything. So that's why we like green. I guess this also means we should have a blue sky because that's also nice. Now, what color do we want the sky to be? Light blue, dark blue. I think I'll also do the put the darker colors at the entrance, and then the lighter color on the interior. Just because, you know, we want to stick with this kind of theme here. These are nice colors. Look at the blue. I like the blue as well. It's a nice rich blue. And the pale blue here with the light blue. These are nice colors. And you know, I actually do feel like I know a little bit more about what I'm doing in comparison to the last video when I started. Like, you know, when I first started putting the colors down, I didn't really have much idea as to what I want to be doing. But that's why I give you 4 apartments, right? That's why I kind of make these exercises in such a way that, you know, I give you 4 apartments and you can experiment with them. I mean, you don't have to make all of them perfect, but as you do each apartment, the idea is that you get better and better over time because practice always improves any skill. I mean, if you're not good at something, the only way you can get better is to practice. So I give you 4 apartments, and I also give myself 4 apartments because I certainly need the practice as well. I'm sure you agree. Not 100% sure about this blue. I wonder if I should put some white in. Is this white? That's white. What if I put white around the lights? I like that. See, you know, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking like, too much blue, too flat, not interesting. So let me just put some white, and white, the concept is clouds in the sky. So I'm doing this and sticking to my my theme of basically turning the house into an abstract landscape painting, right? This is a little bit strange. That there is a little bit strange. Let's put the blue back there. Not sure I'm happy about how that works. Not sure about that, to be honest. The ground here is... not sure about that. What if I not do the dark blue? What if I do white here? I feel like there's too many colors, like the 2 greens and then blue and then white and then 2 blues. I feel like there's too many colors up here in the ceiling. What if I put white there? That's okay. That's okay. I'm not sure about this though. Alright, so what do we do for the walls? What do we do for the walls? I feel like we should have like a feature wall with a bright color on it. Maybe like here. What is let's pick up orange and red. Let's try orange. How would we feel about just a splash of orange on this side here? Maybe this orange can go all the way up to the 2nd floor as well. But we don't want too much color. So a splash of orange. And what should we make the walls though? Something that goes with the blue, the green. Should we stick with the white? Let me just check what we have available. Black, red, green, brown. Brown is really brown. Brown? Light gray? What kind of stuff do we want? Do we want like mountains, trees? What kind of thing do we want to evoke? Right, with the colors we're going to choose now. Sunsets? Let's try brown and light gray. What happens if I put brown in? What if I even have like two colors? Interesting. Oops. I just hold on. Alright, brown and then light gray and then brown. I kinda like that. I do. I do kind of like this. And maybe the kitchen can also be brown and light gray. For consistency, at least in the walls. Oh, I guess this should be green as well. Let's see how this looks in the kitchen. And do that. And that. And then light gray. It's alright. It's alright. Maybe there's too many colors. There's a lot of colors. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors already. 7. Wait a minute. Let's continue our brown and light gray around here. Should that be orange? Maybe this should be orange. There we go. Fascinating. Landscape. So what should the kitchen be? Should the kitchen be fire and brimstone? Is that weird? What does the black look like? Should we have a black floor in the kitchen? The black looks almost like the brown, doesn't it? It's not quite the same. Black floor in the kitchen. Man, it's really dark. Probably want a lighter color on the ceiling. Go back to white. Back to white on the ceiling. It's a very fiery kitchen, like the ground has been burnt black. And there's a lot of smoke in the sky with the white. Alright, there you go. Interesting. Not sure about this. Maybe I want the opposite. Maybe I want the white sky with a dash of blue around the lights. Maybe I want the opposite because I feel like there's too many colors or too much color. So if I reverse this, then there's gonna be less color and there'll be like a little bit of blue inside a lot of white. Let's try that. See if that helps. So it's gonna be mostly cloudy with a hint of blue, and the lights are like, or the glowstones are like, you know, the sun coming through the clouds or something. That's kind of interesting. Continuing our theme. Oops. Alright, so now we have... And then maybe I can change this to the blue also. Interesting. Is it too much blue? I feel like it's too much blue. Let me reduce the amount of blue. The problem with the blocks and how large the blocks are in Minecraft starts to appear. Like, you know, it's kind of too much blue, and then it's too little blue because you can't have half a block or a quarter of a block. That's kind of weird. What I really want is just a little bit of blue around the lights. Now there's kind of funny cross shapes. That's light blue, right? I don't have lighter blue. Yeah, like the lack of options is a concern. Maybe I want yellow. Yellow is very yellow. Maybe I want yellow. Less yellow? Just white? I don't know what I want. Maybe just white is fine. Maybe just white is fine. I'm thinking maybe it's too much white, but sometimes less is more, and we might be in a position where less is indeed more. Just white? It seems very white. Now it seems very, very white. I don't know. I want like a really pale blue, or I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. I want something that Minecraft doesn't have. Alright, just blue. I mean just white. Okay. Okay. Bathroom. How should we do the bathroom? Should we turn the bathroom into a beach? That sounds cool, doesn't it? How do you turn a bathroom into a beach? Yellow floor, yellow sand for the floor. I don't know, it seems like it's like, you know, maybe it's like a pea-stained floor now. If it's yellow. Or, you know, you can't see the pea stains because it's yellow. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if this is a good idea. You walk in and... Well, let's continue for now. We'll come back and think about it in a little bit. Should I use the light blue here on the ceiling? And then what should the walls be? White? Maybe dark blue at the bottom? And then like white at the top? Maybe. Let's try this. thinking about a beach. So, you know, maybe like water and waves or something, I don't know. Something along those lines. More blue? I'm not sure. You just kind of step out. Or should the sky be white? Or the ceiling, should that be white as well? Nope, let's leave it. Leave it like this. It's fine. Okay, so landscape themes. Upstairs, let's go with the orange wall all the way up. Oops. Just want a really strong color on one side of the house. And then we have to figure out what to do in the bedrooms and what to do out here even. I guess now that we're further up, we need a different theme. Should we stick with green floors? We can. Should we also have green floors upstairs? It is a nice green, let's do that. So let's have like dark green out here, where the staircase is, and then light green inside the rooms. I think the green provides a very good foundation for all the colors. It's just a nice color, you know what I mean? Alright, green... How does this work? How does this work? Does that mean that has to be white? I guess so. Alright. And then light green in here. Yes, I do like the green floors a lot. It's a good idea, the green floor. Alright, let's put the green floor in here as well. Did we remove all the light blue from downstairs? We did, right? Maybe it's time to bring back the light blue up here on the upper floor. Alright, green floor, which is great. What do we remove? We had white ceilings. We can continue the white ceilings, you know, we don't have to change everything. We did remove the blues. Alright, let's continue with the white ceilings. But maybe have light blue walls up here. So it's like, you know, we're higher up in the sky now. Where the brown and the grey is like mountains downstairs. The light blue is like, hey, we're up in the clouds, we're up in the sky. Yeah? Alright, let's see how this works. light blue. I'm sure this is gonna work well enough. Yep, looks good to me. That's a lot of blue. It is a lot of blue. Alright, good. And then the master bedroom. What should be the theme in the master bedroom? Something relaxing? Yellow stained clay. What if we put the yellow? Did I use yellow? I used the yellow on the floor in the bathroom. What if we put yellow up on the ceiling? And then white on the walls. Let's try that. So we don't want to put the yellow everywhere. But I do want a bit of splash of color. Yep. And then white on the walls, let's try that. So it's kind of like the sun above the clouds or something, you know? The yellow sun above the white clouds. Oops. How do we feel about? Yeah, I think I like this. I think I like this. So a lot of warm colors and light colors in the master bedroom. Although the ground is still green. If you're not familiar with lighting and colors, not in Minecraft, but in the real world, there's a thing called indirect lighting, which is, you know, every surface reflects light, and a white surface, well, I mean, look, a white surface reflects a lot of light, whereas a black surface reflects very little light. So what happens is, if you have a completely white room and you have a light source inside, the white walls of that room will reflect the light back into the room, and then the light just keeps bouncing around inside the room, and so then the room overall is brighter. Whereas if you paint the room completely black and you put a light in it, then the black walls don't reflect the light, and so then the room becomes dimmer, like there's less light, there's less actual light in the room because it's not being reflected back inside. So what happens with a lot of houses and offices is that you'll find that there's a lot of kind of light colored surfaces in modern buildings because it conserves energy. Like, you know, in order to light the room, you require less lighting because the walls reflect the light back into the room, and so then you don't need as many lights to get light into the room. Does that make sense? So a light colored room becomes very bright because of that, whereas a dark colored room is very difficult to light well. Let's see, let me count blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now we're in the, I guess this will be the children's bedroom. What I want to do is put a rainbow. Put a rainbow on that wall. I'm just thinking, do I make a rainbow in the wall, or do I make the entire wall the rainbow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess I'll have to... a vertical rainbow? A diagonal rainbow? I don't know. I don't know. Let's go with the vertical rainbow. Because I like the rainbow in the other building, even though it was kind of crazy. But I liked it. It doesn't have to be 7 colors. It can be maybe lime, and then green, and then blue, and then purple, and then magenta. I guess there's room for light blue or cyan. Not white, cyan. 2, 3, 4, a 9-color rainbow. Can we do that? Do we make the entire wall the rainbow? Or just maybe the upper part of the wall the rainbow? A lot of times, like, children's rooms are brightly colored, which I guess makes them more fun or something. The thing is, in reality, it's the elderly spaces that really needs to be brightly colored, because as you age, your eyesight fades and you see fewer colors over time. And so it's in fact old people who need things to be brightly colored because they don't see colors as brightly as younger people. Whereas the younger you are, the easier you're able to see colors. So you don't really need really bright colors as a child, because you already see things in bright colors as a child. Which is interesting. Something that you might want to keep in mind. Do we want to do it on the ceiling as well? It seems a bit crazy. But I like crazy. And do I want to put it on the other wall as well? Maybe I do. Maybe let's just go completely crazy and have like a rainbow room for the kids. That sounds like a pretty awesome, but also slightly insane idea. I don't know, I mean it's fun. But I don't see why only kids are allowed to have fun. You know, why can't adults have rainbows in their bedrooms? There's nothing wrong with having a rainbow in your bedroom, is there? Why are you discriminating against rainbows and bright colors? I mean, it's gonna be a memorable space, that's for sure. These kids are never gonna forget their bedroom. They are never gonna forget a bedroom like this. Wow. It's a massive rainbow tunnel. Amazing. What should we put at the ends? I guess white would be the natural choice. But what about grey or black? Or light grey? Or brown? Nope, white. Let's make it white. Well, there is a rainbow in the landscape, and it is in the children's room. And it is quite amazing. Look at this thing. Absolutely incredible. And you know what? I fully support doing outrageous things in architecture. I mean, as long as you're not hurting anyone, of course. But you know, rainbows don't hurt anyone. Just, you know, bright colors. Be brave in your design. You know, but if you're just kind of doing the same thing that everybody else has done, then you know, why the hell are you doing it? Other people have done it before. Wow, this is awesome. Look at this. Yes, yes. Sleep in this room. Oh, you can only sleep at night. Yes, I want to sleep in this room. It's amazing. Alright, this is incredible. So we're gonna keep the craziness to one room only. And the rest of it is inspired. The house is like a landscape painting on the inside. There's like grassy meadows and mountains and cloudy skies and whatnot. This is pretty good. I like these colors. I mean, part of the problems I have is bits like this, but it's not the colors' fault. It's not my fault. It's the fact that we're stuck with these blocks, and we can't, you know, we can't change how big the blocks are in Minecraft, and so then we get these awkward moments like this, and maybe like this. That's not too bad. And some awkward moments when corners meet. But otherwise, I like this. I do like how this turned out. So having a theme is good. Having a theme and having a coherent idea is good. When you're trying to design anything, including colors. Alright, so we have one more house. We've used this theme. We need to think of another theme to use in the other house. Well, maybe water? A water theme? Or like a water and ice theme? Maybe a water and ice theme. Like an ice palace or something. That might be interesting. Should we do that? How will we do that? How do we feel about white floors? White floors, blue skies. Let's try that. White floors, blue skies. It's gonna be like an ice palace theme. Maybe I want the white floors. So a similar kind of partitioning of colors as in the previous house. So we have like a circulation space, which is one color, and then like the living space is a different color. And the kitchen a different color too. So let's go with blue skies and white floors. So it's like snow on the ground. It's basically what Antarctica looks like. It's just white and blue. On a good day, on a bad day it's just white and white because you're in a blizzard and everything is white. But on a clear day it's white ground and blue sky. So let's keep that image in mind as we put these colors in. Oops. Guess it doesn't really matter what's underneath. White floors. Very difficult to keep clean, of course, because you know any stains become very noticeable. Cyan? The cyan is more like a gray. So it's like slate. Is slate this color? I think slate is this color. Not 100% sure though. Alright, so we got kind of like a grey here and a white there. And then blue skies? Not sure I like that blue though. Light blue? Light blue skies? Maybe light blue skies. There's no actual blue, like this is kind of slightly purple. And that's kind of grey. Alright, let's go with the light blue. There's no cerulean, right? There's no bright blues. Oh, oops, that's supposed to be the kitchen, isn't it? Alright, let's just stay away from the kitchen for now. And put these colors in. We're doing much better than the last video, aren't we? Instead of messing around with crazy checkerboards and putting in colors willy-nilly. I mean, it wasn't completely willy-nilly, but I didn't have a concept, I didn't have an idea, you know, in the last video. I was just trying out colors. Whereas now that we have like a concept, like you can kind of imagine a theme, and then you stick to the theme, then things are working out better. So I mean, I personally learned something out of doing this exercise, which is good, which is the whole point of these exercises, is to practice and learn. And I'm glad that I'm getting value out of my own work. Ha! Alright, blue. It's very blue. But you know what? That's what it's like in Antarctica. It's very blue and white. Alright, what to do about the walls? What to do about the walls? Blue again? Darker blue this time? Maybe darker blue this time. Maybe it... Yes. Oops. Oh, I didn't want to... Wait, hold on. Let's bring that back. Bring that back. Where's the... Here it is. Jukebox. Blue walls? It's very blue, but I think I like it. Let me put the blue walls everywhere and then see how we feel. Not too sure about this, to be honest, but we'll do it and then we'll see what happens. Is that meant to be blue as well, or is that the kitchen now? That's the kitchen. Do I make the kitchen the same color? I think I do, right? And do we have a different color for that wall again? We can. Probably green for this wall. So it's the one thing that's out of place, is the wall next to the staircase. Alright, which green? Dark green? Light green? Light green. So the one thing that doesn't fit into the theme is on this wall, and like the orange doesn't quite fit into the other theme. Why? Because you don't want everything to be the same. Sometimes you just have to break the rules a little bit. Wow, look at that. I feel like I should be a penguin or something, because this is actually like Antarctica. It's like we're walking into Antarctica, and why am I not a penguin right now? And having said that, maybe the kitchen should be a penguin. Yellow and black. Black floors again? We did black floors last time for the kitchen. Even though it's more like a dark brown than a black. I think that's appropriate. Black floors for the kitchen. And should we stick with light blue for the ceiling? Let's do that. And then maybe yellow walls. Again, the yellow doesn't really fit right. But sometimes you just need a highlight. Sometimes you need some highlights because like it's so blue and so dark there, so I think a splash of yellow at the end here will be good. So let me test my theory. Whoa! Yes! It is yellow, and it's very yellow, very bright. Incredible! I'm not sure if it fits, but it looks amazing. Should the floor be black? Maybe the floor shouldn't be black. Maybe I want it to be this color. Back to this color, I think. Let me change this. I think there's too many colors. Like every so often, you kind of look at it and you think, too many colors. Does anyone else think of that? Maybe you don't. I do. Now, after you kind of put in like 6 colors or so, you think too many colors. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like if you look at this, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 colors. Is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5 colors. So yeah, so I put in 6 colors and I'm thinking too many. Whereas now we have 5, and it's still a bit much, to be honest. Still a bit much. Maybe I should turn that back to green. Use the same green as that over there. Let's switch this back to 4 colors. Maybe yellow's a bit much. I like this yellow, but I don't know how to use it. Like it's just so bright. Where's a good place to use something like that? The thing here is that it's a big open space, like the kitchen joins with the dining, with the lounge, and then the entryway. There's no walls and there's no doors. So you basically look into this space, and the whole thing is just one space. So, whereas upstairs in the bedrooms, you can just kind of close the door, and the room is one space, and you kind of maybe put 4 colors in there, and that's okay. All right, let's cut back to 4 colors. I like it. I do like it. Alright, let's go upstairs. Let's continue this green wall around here. What just happened? Oh, it's a graphics glitch. I just punched the dirt and then it was still there. Alright, so the green wall continues up here. What are we gonna do up here? I don't even know. We had white floors downstairs, a white ground and a blue sky, kind of. Do I use the slate again? I guess I do. The light blue stained clay and the... Let's stick with the cyan. Let's stick with the cyan and the white. So again, cyan in the public spaces, although the kitchen is not really public. Cyan in the public spaces and white in the private spaces, which is the bedroom. Interesting. Alright, so let's come in here, get rid of this stuff. Make this white. Put the door back. It's like you're on a cloud or something, like when you're standing on a white floor like this. It's like you're standing on a cloud. Or alternatively, you're a penguin and you're on an iceberg. That should be that. Oh crap, where's the white? Here's the white. Alright, so white floors. And then we have to figure out what to do with the walls. Already done a rainbow in the kids' room in the other apartment. I like it, but I'm not gonna do it twice because that would be unoriginal. Okay, so what happens up here? There's a green wall there. Yellow ceiling. Yellow ceiling. I keep wanting to use the yellow. I just really want to use this yellow. But I'm not sure if there's a good way to use it. Do we stick with the blue walls? Maybe we do. Maybe we just use fewer colors in this apartment. Alright. Yellow ceiling. And blue walls. I really like this yellow. It's just really, really yellow and I don't know how to use it. Oops. Alright, and then the blue walls continue. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. Let me do that. It's still a bit strange though, isn't it? Still a bit strange. No, that's a bit strange too. That's okay. All right, blue walls. So often less is more, and we're gonna test that theory by not using that many different colors in this apartment. Except that we did put the yellow. Do I want to continue the yellow ceiling in the bedrooms? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. And do I want the blue walls in the bedrooms? I don't think so. It seems too much blue. But if not the blue, then what color? That's a lot of blue. That is really blue. I'm not sure about this. It's the tall ceilings. It changes the proportions of the colors. Maybe I should like do this and change this to the light blue. Because there's too much dark blue here, I think. I don't know about the yellow. I think the yellow is wrong again. I just want to use that yellow, but I don't think this is the right place for it neither. Let me do this. See how this goes. Odd. That's really odd. That is really, really, really odd. The yellow's odd. Is the yellow the only problem? The yellow is a problem. Alright, the yellow is odd. I like this yellow, but it's just odd. We can't do it like this. Let's try something else. Alright, we're back to this. Is that odd? Can we do like one more block of the dark blue? I think we can. Just trying different things, seeing what works. Alright, Okay, okay, we got this. Now let's go to the bedrooms. Let me just double check down here. Interesting. Alright, let's go to the bedrooms. Everything is cool colors at the moment. Look at this. Green, blue, blue, kind of white. Everything is cool colors at the moment. There's no warm colors at all. Alright, now we're at the bedroom. Should I do yellow now? I'm just trying to find an excuse to do yellow. Do I want green in here? The light green? That green? I'm thinking like yellow on one wall, green on the other 3 walls, and then the blue ceiling. Alright, let's try that. Let's try that. We need the green, the lime green. Yellow on one wall. I mean, you're probably just wondering, like, why does this guy keep wanting to use this yellow? I like this color, alright? I just like this color. I mean, green on the... oh crap. Green on the other walls. I need to stop breaking blocks that I don't mean to break. Alright, let's do green. There. And there. I mean, like, different people will have different opinions about what colors they like. I guess most of all, as a designer, you should probably ask your clients what colors they like. You know, if somebody is paying you to design a house, I mean, you should probably just ask them what colors they like the most, instead of, you know, putting in the colors that you like, which is a bit strange because it's not your house. So yeah, that's just the client will probably have to tell you. And like, you know, if it's a business, if you're designing like an office for a bank or something, or like a shop front, then maybe like the shop or the business will have their own color schemes, and they'll have like their own kind of logos and colors. Like, you know, McDonald's is red and yellow, right? Or what are some other famous ones? Google, is that kind of rainbow of colors? If you remember the Google icon. So I think IBM is blue, I think, I'm not sure. So every business will have their own colors and color schemes. And so you don't have to kind of figure this stuff out all by yourself a lot of the times. You just kind of ask your client what kind of colors you should use. Alright. I mean, green's always pleasant. Not sure about the yellow again, but I just really want to use the yellow. So, what if I make this room? What if I make this the yellow room? I mean, it's the kids' room again, and the kids' room gives us the excuse to do extravagant things, like the giant rainbow next door, and maybe the massive yellow room is gonna be this one. It makes me happy, alright? Just putting in this yellow makes me happy inside. And what are you gonna stop me from being happy? Is that what you're gonna do? How dare you? So you're not gonna stop me from making this room yellow. It's the final room. I mean, there's still the exterior, we haven't done that yet. But it's the final interior space that we have to color. And you're not gonna stop me from putting in this bright yellow. Alright, so we're almost done. And I've said it before, but you know, now that we've pretty much finished the interiors, it is much easier and better to come into this color exercise with a theme in mind. Remember, like the landscape painting in the first thing we did this video, and then the landscape theme, and then the ice theme. So much better to come in with a concept, and so much better to just limit your colors too. I mean, I deliberately set the challenge for this exercise is you have to use all 16 colors in the apartments. But you know, it doesn't mean you should put every single color into every single room. It probably means that you need to come up with 4 themes that together encompass all the colors, and then use one theme for each apartment. That probably makes the most sense. There is still the exterior, of course. I think I'll take a break and then do that in the next video. I have one more video for this exercise. And for that, I think I'll also do one silly theme and then one slightly more serious theme. I'll think about it. Just like, you know, we had one silly house and then one more serious house on the interiors. I like this yellow. Alright, I just like it. Maybe I should turn the other room back into green. Hold on. Okay, there's enough yellow in the other room. Let's just turn this back into green. This yellow's a bit strange. Alright, that's done. It's a green room. It's pretty nice. Like, you know, there's only 3 colors here, and that's good enough. I mean, I don't know if you call white a color, but there's white and 2 colors. And there's white and 2 colors. I like this yellow. Alright, let's go downstairs. This is slightly odd. Not sure how I feel about this. Let's leave it at this, and not think too much about this one. This is kind of cool. Every time I walk into here, I feel like I'm walking into Antarctica, and that I should be a penguin. So this is pretty much exactly what I said I wanted to do. An Arctic theme, or like an ice theme. Next door is like a landscape painting, with like grassy plains and mountains and clouds. Maybe the orange is like a sunrise on one side. And now we're like up in the clouds. And then there's a really big rainbow in the kids' room, which is awesome. Awesome. Alright, I like how this turned out. We have improved. I believe my skills with colors have improved. I mean, if you need proof, you can come back here and look at this debacle. I did have a lot of fun doing this though. But I think we have to agree that no sensible person will put this in their house. Maybe if you are a clown, then this can be your clown house. It's kind of incredible though. I don't know if it's a good idea, but it's pretty incredible. Alright, well we understand how that works, which is insane. And then the first attempt, which is too many clashing colors to be honest. I mean, there's the cool colors and the warm colors right next to each other. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 colors in one view. Too much? Probably too much. Probably too much. And then up here using the reds. Like this room's kind of like on fire for some reason. And then there's this. Too much. Too many colors, too bright. Too many contrasting colors as well. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll leave this as evidence of how I have improved over the course of 2 videos. But we are not done. We still have the exterior to go, and the exterior is quite large. So when we come back, I'll deal with the dirt exterior of these houses. Good, I feel like I'm learning. I mean, I'm learning. I'm supposed to be teaching, but I'm learning. Great.